Hey guys, we're here with another stream. This time without Pavel, but we have another guest for you who volunteered last time on stream. We have Alex or Feanor here, who is one of the programmers on the project. And tell us more about yourself.
More about myself. Oh, well, I'm a gameplay programmer actually. I developed multiple features and systems, all of them revolving around the combat in Jagged Alliance 3. Feel free to ask me any questions, I guess. I'm not quite sure what else to tell you. But I can answer questions about combat, AI, character perks and effects, that kind of stuff. Feel free to ask. And I'm here to...
Make fun of you while playing.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. What Alex didn't say is he worked and he knows very well all the details about the bullet simulation in the game. So I know a lot of you have a lot of questions about that. So feel free to terrorize him while I'm trying to play.
All right, I'll do my best to answer those questions. Even though this is part of the code I didn't write, so but I do have. I am familiar with it.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Other than that, few announcements. As most of you probably saw, we released patch 1.2.2, and it's fixes mostly some issues players were having with black screens and some issues with mainly I think with the courage quest, but also in other situations where something was moving around and could crash. Other than that, we have received a lot of reports about multiplayer and the things that have increased exponentially. Unfortunately, because the changes there are bigger, we will release them with the wiki patch. So we'll see when that becomes available. I've seen some early iterations of Bobby Ray's shop. So yeah, we're working hard on that. And I can't tell you any dates at the moment because, as you all know, this is a big change, adding Bobby Rays. And we need to see how it will fit in the game. So I can't make any promises how soon or how late we will be. Other than that, shout out to Cordonor who beat my unsolvable puzzle of a save and without using the machine gun. Unfortunately, I only skimmed through the video because it only got to me today, but I saw mostly how he ran away at the beginning and then managed to get all the enemies, and I am impressed. Thank you guys. We're still figuring out how to do the unsolvable saves situation. So send us your unsavable games and we'll see how and at what point we'll try to do this. Will be a challenge, will be something we do on stream. I don't know at the moment, but we want to do something interesting with those saves. So if you have some interesting unsavable situations, we're eager to look at them. So keep sending us those and we'll see what we can do. So I think if no one has, I don't see any questions in chat. Yet. So let's start loading the game and let's see how it will go this time. As is becoming a tradition, I've saved in the middle of battle. We're in the middle of combat. We're trying to solve the flag quest. From what I can see, let me check the side view because I have no idea what we're. Oh yeah, we got a shipment en route because more money is always good, and we defeated some hyenas around this area, and now we have a lot of enemies to. What? What? I saw a weird question. What coordinate? What action point changes?
Changes compared to previous JA games, but that's actually more of a design question. So Lyubo here will be technically more eligible to answer that.
Well, I've never seen it before. Well, we were iterating through a lot of options. We had, I think, an option with less action points. I think we had an option with more action points as well. It was a balancing thing, and I don't know. I don't think that the precise number is as important in this case, because does it really matter to you guys if it says 100 action points or 20 action points? This has never bothered me before, so I kind of take it for granted, but I don't know, it will be interesting for me as well. Why doesn't this... I forgot, I think I wrote a bug report about this. Look at the covers on this tree.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
About the adjustments for shooting. That's also a balancing issue. The designers basically used the action cost of the attacks as a way to balance them. So attacks that are more impactful, deal more damage or stuff like that would cost extra just because of that. That's a way to make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Physics Cat, this is a question exactly for Feanor, I think.
How does limit determine whether they should ride away? Oh, you mean when the combat starts? Well, sorry to disappoint, but that's just RNG. They have a chance, which can vary per enemy. Some of them are guaranteed to have what we call an opening attack, but not all of them do. So basically, when they get alerted and a combat starts, they just roll a random number and decide whether or not to shoot.
Yeah, but I think the chance is based on the stat difference between you and the enemy, or am I wrong?
It's possible. It's possible.
A
lot of things are based off some stat difference. So I don't know it by heart because I've not touched that code in months, actually. But yeah.
I think the last time I discussed it with someone, I was assured that it was stat-based when I was complaining about it, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not certain about what the stat is, though. I have a sneaking suspicion that it may be agility, but I'm definitely... 13 for a grazing hit? Really? Really?
It's just math.
It's just... How much would it have been?
Didn't you do like a 120 damage crit?
Yeah, but a crit should be high, but a grazing hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 points, come on.
The basic crit damage multiplier is 50% extra, so do the math.
Yeah.
That's like 80 damage basic.
Yeah, and how much is the multiplier for
grazing?
Yeah.
I think a quarter.
Quarter. Yeah. So
So it's can be expected. To come back to Cordonor's question about the AP, I'm actually not sure why this particular mechanic was not kept in this game. I guess the designers had their reasons. Probably they tried multiple variants and that was what they liked best.
Yeah, usually that's the case. We try a lot of stuff. We try with different variations. We tweak a lot of numbers, and usually when we find something that works, we try not to mess with it too much. So yeah, that sounds about right. Come on.
Oh, you didn't aim.
I had no action points.
Tough.
Okay,
Oh, knives.
I can kill one of those guys, I think. Actually, I have a shotgun with Barry now, so I can move close to them and then do...
Shotgun then.
Yes, and then have a free move as well.
Ah, he has that perk.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, the big question is what to do with blood, actually. Because I think I can move like this and try to go behind those rocks over there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I like the free movement you get by these attacks.
Mm-hmm. Let's do a ground shot so that he doesn't have enough action points for the next turn, and I think we're kind of set for this turn. Maybe I'll just lie down because we still have a sniper, and I'll probably take over with steroid. Yeah. By the way,
Physics Cat, on your new questions, I would actually assume that's an oversight, maybe? Everything explosion based depends on explosives. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think the mishap chance is also based on explosives.
Definitely the mishap chance is based on explosives.
So,
I'm certain of that.
Yeah.
But what I'm not certain about is okay, let's try to get this guy because he's a sniper. So without a lot of hit action points, he should be pretty docile. Okay.
So what weren't you sure about?
I'm not sure. I think still the shooting itself is based on marksmanship, but the
No. Heavy weapons do not have chance to hit at all.
Oh yeah. Heavy weapons don't have.
Yeah, they only have the mishap, which is based off explosives, and there's another another thing that's based on explosives. Should be the damage.
Yeah, I definitely want that gun. Okay, let's scrap this. Okay, we have some guns.
Tons of them.
Yeah, shout out to Archimedes for the great work he's doing. Actually, something I wanted to talk to you about, Alex. I know that you're very active on Discord and you're talking with the modders. Can you well, yeah, we're talking with them, and I think you're kind of rewrote the reaction system based on so it's more moddable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you, I don't know, give us an overview, because I some of the times I wanted to tell people what we're how, and especially for 1.2, how we're helping modders, and I didn't know the specifics, and now we have you here. You can talk about it yourself.
Well, I actually avoid talking about that because I'm not sure when the most recent changes are going to make it live.
Yeah, but
Well, the changes are not that visible, I guess. It's mostly making the system not more modable per se, but a lot more efficient. So yeah. The biggest change is that the reactions are now attached to the units themselves instead of being executed whenever some event happens on anyone. The old system would run basically reactions for everyone and try to find units that should actually react to that. Now they're registered in the units themselves, so they will get automatically called for the units involved in the event happening. For instance, if it's an attack, the system will now just call for the attacker and for the attacked unit their reactions to that event, if there are any, which makes it a lot faster and simpler, because there doesn't have to be some dedicated code trying to decide whether or not this reaction actually should happen or not. This was some auto-generated code in the old system, which is still supported, by the way. But yeah, less code executed means we can execute more of it. So
yeah,
yeah,
and
no. The old system is still in place everywhere. It is just not used in the vanilla game. It will still work for any mods that use it. It will not break. It's there. It will stay there. I won't remove it. There's just another system that we basically rewrote the effects of various effects that were using it to use the new one.
Yeah, and I don't think actually. I think physics said you're wrong. I definitely don't remember writing and having a voice message for Fidel when someone else fails a mechanical check. I think the only disappointed voice response lines are from missed shots. We had some ideas there, but we decided everything more than that will be too hard. And it would be, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't think Fidel will react if you miss a mechanical check. Unless it's a very specific mechanical check and it was scripted. Because I know Radu, this may very well be the case in some cases.
He's talking about a crashed airplane. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel Radu's presence in this. Yeah.
His aura.
Yeah. It's very weird when you see, especially for me, when I see something like Surviving Mars, which is a game I didn't work on. Oh, come on. I got wounds from the...
Operations.
Yeah. Okay, let's
do them.
Let's do some quick street ones. There are not that many. So it was very weird because I know these guys, and suddenly even when I read the text, I'm like, I know who wrote this. I know who. And when I see a system, I'm like, I know who designed a system like that. Yeah. This is definitely this guy's signature. So yeah, it's very weird. Rado has a lot of reactions to a lot of checks, so I'm not surprised. There were a ton of reactions, and he's the one to blame actually, because he was packing it to Ian and Dan when we were doing the game. He was the one in charge of saying how many voice lines for what should be, and he was preparing, some sample ones, and they rewrote them after him. And yeah, this is definitely his signature.
Coordinator, to answer your question, there are two ways the AI can decide to use Overwatch. One is to use it as a normal attack, so to say. In that case, it will more or less treat it as a normal cone attack. So basically, it will treat it the same way as if it was evaluating whether or not to shoot a shotgun in that direction. Usually, there are some kind of requirements, like how many enemies are inside, that sort of thing. The other way the AI can choose to use Overwatch is as a sort of a fallback action when the unit did not find anything useful to do on their turn. They can sometimes choose to place an Overwatch, sometimes in a weird way, like for instance, if they are in a room, they'll try to place an Overwatch in the direction of a door or a window.
Yeah, and Coordinator, just a side note here, I noticed the weird cases you're talking about. This looks like a bug, an old bug we used to have, and something triggered it again. This is when when the combat is starting, in the initial reposition, sometimes they do an Overwatch, and this used to happen, and it's, I guess, starting to happen again when they place an Overwatch that doesn't cover anybody. And I think that's what Coordinator is talking about, because I saw some cases like this recently.
It's possible. It's interesting. I'll need to check the opening attack code, because that's slightly different, actually.
Yeah, and this is, I think, the case. Yeah. I think I've seen the screenshot. A very short cone, and no one's seen it. Yeah, I've seen the shot.
I'll have a look at it tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, that's one of the good things about having a programmer here. We can, force him to fix things. Yeah.
I usually fix things anyway, so.
Yeah, but no, you usually say, no, that's not a bug, that doesn't happen, or give me a repro case or something like that.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, and now you're so agreeable here, so I'm very happy with that.
Another question about the AI. Were there ever plans to make them aware of when they have a defensive advantage and not leave it? I think that kind of sort of used to be the case, but we didn't like it because it led to very static fights. So we actually took measures specifically to avoid units staying at the same position for a long time. But that wasn't... So it's not because they can't do it, it's because we didn't want them to do that particular behavior.
Yeah, and a side note from that, we tried a lot of stuff with AI. Yeah, I mean, I know that we did a lot of tests, a lot of deodites, a lot of different things. By the way, something I noticed recently, and we talked about this with Alex just this day. I noticed a scout, and just today we noticed that scouts and other similar enemies were not playing all their voice responses. and they have this behavior where they try to flank you, and we had a dedicated voice response for that, and they're not playing it. And I think we kind of have it figured out.
Yeah, there's no code that
plays
it.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah, well, it's not that easy because there is this behavior, and for some stuff it works, and for some it doesn't. But yeah, in the end, in this case, it doesn't work. So I hope, if we have the time, we'll try to fix it at 1.3. But I can't make any promises.
Yeah, I can't make any promises either, but what you ask for potentially could be implemented as a game rule to have units be able to be more stationary. But I don't know, we'll discuss it.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of cool stuff that can be done, but yeah, it's always very hard to decide what to fix and what to add and what to remove.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually a difficulty option. But yeah, more like optional game rule.
Yes,
is the way I see it.
What was aiming for?
Yeah, that can be done. Actually, this kind of behavior is already controlled through the unit archetypes, which is what we call the AI part of the unit, so to say. It just so happens that all of the current archetypes aren't static, so they want to change positions every now and then. But yeah, that's something we can tell Momchi.
Yeah. And he's inspired again to do weird things with archetypes at the moment, so yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, it's a very complicated task of doing AI. You don't want to... You want it to be just dumb enough, actually, to give you a challenge, but to be just dumb enough so you can still...
You want it to be fun.
Yeah. The rule of cool is always the first priority. It has to be cool, it has to add to the game.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, the whole thing is kind of pointless.
Yeah, that's one thing too. Rarely in games you want a perfect AI, because it's just not fun to play against it. It will smack you every time.
Yeah.
Or just be annoyingly hard.
What take with steroid? Any suggestions, actually?
Well, there's some biceps icon, so it's thematically.
Yeah, this will be actually useful for him with seeing he doesn't have a lot of AP. Chat, any suggestions about the perks? I'll probably level him up after the combat because I can't decide at the moment, but I'm open to suggestions. Whatever allows me to punch once today. Hey, I thought the deal was that I did 2 punches last time, so I don't have to do this one. Someone was, I distinctly remember someone saying that he will remind me about that. Yeah, but still, as a favor to you guys, I will try to do a punch this time as well. Okay, I can see someone. Oh, the storms are the worst. Okay.
You designed them.
No, I didn't. I was happily working on voice responses.
You as in designers.
I was happily working on voice responses, is why they're not working at the time.
Something that gives him grit when not in cover is a suggestion.
Something that gives him credit or not in cover. It's this one. Okay, sounds good.
Just so that you can charge and punch.
Makes sense, actually. Okay, I'm in a pretty bad position right now because bot doesn't have free movement. Really?
Wow.
This is on you. This is on you. He
Yeah.
doesn't see this guy here, so he's trying to throw, but he shouldn't be able to throw a dagger that far. Something seems off here, but yeah.
Well, that's reused running gun, so yeah.
Yeah.
There's not... This check does not exist there, so...
Yeah.
You should have saved. Should have saved there. So I can take a look at it.
Okay, chat. Let's do something. Sorry, guys, but I'll just let's provide Alex with his repro case here.
Why? What? Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'll give Alex his
Fine.
repro case here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Report it. Targeting.
Okay, targeting is okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, now back to business.
Question about civilians. Did they ever have other behaviors apart from crouching and running around? No, they didn't.
I can go on around about...
They actually, all they had was crouching and cowering in place, and what we did was make them flee whenever the action got too close to them.
Yeah, and I have a rant about civilians here. Some people think that the Jagged Alliance is the main game. No, the ambient life in Jagged Alliance is the main game. Yeah, Jagged Alliance runs on the system that provides the ambient life. It's a very specific and very fickle system that has a mind of its own, and sometimes it allows us to do other stuff as well. Honestly, the ambient life system is sometimes frighteningly fickle. And for example, mid-combat, it can literally take a unit and say, okay, now you're part of the ambient life and things like that. And yeah.
Yeah, there were a bunch of wrong checks there. I talked about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's fine.
Oops, I didn't saw that this was a vendor, but still, meds are always a good investment. Oh, I can scrub this. Okay, sorry, I have to report this. Sorry, guys. But this is the way so we can fix these cases.
It's kind of redundant. Yes, the AI does consider, but the consideration is kind of limited because it only considers allies it would hit with an actual hit. It does not consider what happens on a miss, so it can hit freely its allies like a stray shot, for instance. And also there are some archetypes that do not care at all about that.
Okay, this is a weirder case. I don't know what to take with Hitman. Yeah. He's a sniper, so I can give him an increased free move.
Sure.
Yeah. He will not be that armored because he's at the back.
That's such a D&D perk.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we used to play with Alex years back. The same D&D campaign with Buyan as well.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
And then he dropped out.
Hey, I had a wife and a kid. I'm excused. Come on. Let's repair some stuff while Bot gets rid of the exhausted status.
Well, I can't guarantee it's just maniac machine gunners. It might be a bug as well, but it's something that we definitely wanted to the AI to be able to do.
Yeah.
Most of the actions that evaluate some targeting based on what is hit do have the options of both caring and not caring about hit allies.
Yeah. It's hard because at some point, for example, the AI was getting pretty good at evading timed explosives. So, yeah, and they were getting kind of useless. So, yeah, we had to go through a lot of back and forth.
Yeah. On a vaguely related note, it used to also ignore mortar fire, so we added this
Yeah.
in turn, so yeah. There's always a lot of going back and forth, just...
Yeah, like Blizzard has this saying that I really like, that games never get completed, they only get abandoned, and it's sort of true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this was a good opportunity because we had Hyenas. I could have tried to, okay, let's grab this knives. I could have tried to do a steroid punch. What about this?
Yeah, but the shotgun shot was too good not to take.
Yeah, true. Oh, this is not an optimal situation, but again, I wanted to be cool so I can punch someone.
Mm-hmm. And you get flanked.
Yeah, this is... Yep, this is going to be another interesting round, but I think we'll manage. Let's bring out the big guns. Okay.
These shape charges are way too strong, actually.
Yes, and we nerfed them several times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So, let's try to kill this guy here.
Nope.
Yes, and I have a single point, so I can take this cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dex is amazing.
Who? No, bot. That's bot. Dex is a different. He is also fun, but in a different way. Okay, can I?
He's supposed to be a Texan gunslinger.
Yeah, and you can do some very weird stuff with his ability. Okay, and now we only have this group here.
Lyubo shows off new haircut.
Hey, it's not often that I get haircut, so yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. At some point, during development, I was with long hair, so.
Oh, they threw you
Yep.
a timed explosive.
Yep, and threw it in the face of steroid, which is even more annoying. Okay, let's try to hit them all.
That one's too far. Just kill him.
Yeah. Now there are this guy and this guy as I have two surprise guys.
Okay.
So, and I have a lot of free move with Hitman, so I can go here. Oh, come on. Not with the grazing shots. Let's flank that guy so he doesn't have cover.
If you guys like the timed grenades, I'll make sure I tell Momchi about it.
Yeah. The time grenades, I think they got. I think they were planned for a long time, but that really entered the equation quite late in the game. I think they were one of the last few big combat things I remember got done.
Yeah, I think so. But still, like 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, obviously, but yeah. So.
That sounds like a nice combo.
Yep.
Throwing the timed explosives and blowing them up.
Oh, come on. Really? Yeah. Here's an interesting question for you, Alex. What do you think of the moving of chance to hit?
Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, except in cases when I'm debugging something related and I need to see it. Literally need to see it, but I have the option to see it. So
yeah.
It's not a big deal for me.
Okay. Not one, but two steroid punches for you. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to kill this guy.
Yeah. Brutalize him.
With unarmed attacks, I think it would. Oh, come on!
Might have been more efficient, actually.
Okay.
Grazed. Yeah.
Okay, let's try something weird.
Well.
Oh, that guy's even bleeding. Or is steroid, but I think that guy's bleeding. Okay. That worked better than I thought it would. Yeah, so. I need to give this to someone. This is a cool gun. Okay, let's give Barry more grenades. And let's give this to Steroid. I think it will be good for him.
You did not have to give up his grenades for that, but...
No, actually I did, because I want to do this. I want to have one arm, one slot free, so I can do punches.
But would grenade block it?
That's actually a good question. I don't think it would.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, when I find more grenades, we can...
question related to ballistics. I have noticed that if you have a shotgun guy stand up and you have someone prone right in front of them, the prone person will still be tagged for a friendly fire. Ooh. Ooh. That's a big question, actually, but the short of it is the shotgun shots are not simulated by in the same manner. I mean, they kind of have both. They have a single shot that is simulated normally, and they just have an area attack as part of the attack as well. So the cone actually works something like the shape charge. It just hits everything in it.
Yeah, they're out of space.
The cone should have some limitations about the angles in 3D, but I'm not quite familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
I expect it will actually hit.
Yeah. This time it's a lot easier because you're answering a lot of the questions. I have time to think what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking by it.
Okay.
The last time was because I didn't have...
You came up with your own excuse, so you can have it.
Okay. Okay, I don't see any more guys with horns around here.
Coordinator, I distinctly remember making something, I mean, it wasn't me, but a colleague made something about cone attacks in different floors. So that would be the part with angle restrictions in 3D, but I just am not quite sure how it ended up to be. I only used it as sort of black box functionality. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is Barry tired?
Because we're in the savannah and there's a heat wave and
Okay. Yeah.
the game hates me. No, the usual. Come on. Do I want to punch a hyena? I want to punch a hyena.
Into another one. Just die.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Okay, but now I don't have hit point for anything else. And I'm going to be in a lot of trouble soon.
Just some hyena pouncing on you. You thought you'll make your life easier. Guess what?
Yeah. Okay. By the way, here's a question from you. I got it a few streams ago, I think. Do you have features that you wished you had the time to do when we released?
That's interesting. Features? I'm not sure. There's plenty of stuff that we didn't do because we didn't have time.
Yeah.
Features, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, God. Yep.
Looking at your gameplay, I kinda regret we didn't have time to make Blood's ability more fluid the way we made Rain and Gun.
That's an interesting idea.
Well, it's not something that I didn't think of when I made it. It just was a lot of extra work for just one attack.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get what I get you.
It's kind of in the same vein. I mean, we would if we could, but we are short on time, so.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Even more of those. But at least we found Flay and he's here. Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice attack, but it's still one specific mark.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are some crazy cases.
Do we plan to do a revision of mercs, like fine-tuning them for better balance, Lyubo?
Well, based on chat suggestion, there was this prevalent idea that maybe Steroid should have
the Steam's idea.
Yeah, the Steam's idea, and I think we're going to do that actually.
Yeah.
A lot of people I pitched this idea to said they're okay with it. So yeah, I left the matter with Momchi.
Wow. Swapping a Rider and Raven's talents.
There's actually a very funny story about that. I think we swapped them at some point. And I think we swapped them back. I think we swapped them a couple of times. The Raven and the Raiders talents.
Do plus accuracy attachments work in Overwatch now? I have not tested, but they should.
Yeah, they didn't at some point. These were the one with the multiple aim levels and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can have that questions about the AP change. But I guess it will be the same. They just liked it better that way.
Yay!
Personally, I think it's fine for slower mercs to be able to do less attacks per turn. But obviously, it's a matter of personal preference.
Well.
Tanks in JI4, I don't know.
I don't think we want to open that. That thing. Tanks would be too much work for, and I don't think they will add that much to the game. Actually, I mean, we would have to really debalance and redo so much stuff. And I just don't think that it will be worth it. Yeah. Do you want to answer that last question?
What?
About Flay's necklace, and it's not a necklace per se. He just keeps the ears of the guys he killed, I think. Or a trophy. Yeah, it was supposed to, at some point it was yours. Actually, but we thought it was too gory. I think the 1,000 is actually pretty arbitrary. I think that was the biggest number we could think of. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't have that much of a significance.
I'm not sure about it, but it's possible it will just create a new stack.
Probably, yeah. Probably that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, I think I got some intel about the sectors, so I can wood. New location. Nice. Ooh. And now we're taking Wadi. Now we're getting quarry.
Nice find. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a nice find. This is this a mechanical trap? I hope it's a mechanical trap. Yeah, we need to figure out the thing with the icons. We fixed it for normal stuff, you know, to have different icons for mechanical and explosive checks. But when there's a third icon in the mix, like in this case for the hack marker, you don't know what the stat is, and we need to fix that. Okay, so we're going to get Barry now.
Oh, gameplay question. How do militia AI figure out what to do? In exactly the same way the enemies figure out what to do. Every unit just knows his enemies, so to speak. So when the enemies are playing, they will evaluate their turns according to your own positions and your allies' positions. And when the militia plays, it will just evaluate their turns based on the enemy's position. That's pretty much how Berserk works as well, except that Berserk has a dedicated archetype. But it's just the AI earning for your character. Again.
I hate the exhausted effect.
They can behave kind of weird in specific situations, for instance, where they are too far and they have conflicting policies. I've seen on a stream some guy that was just alternating between different covers away from the battle, like way away from the battle, just because he cares about being in cover. That's as far as he can go.
Yeah, I think a lot of the weirdness actually is, especially junior militia guys have low stats.
Yeah, and they do tend to do weird stuff when they are limited by their action points. Units with low action points tend to be kind of weird.
Yeah. That was awesome, in a way.
I'm not sure. Does militia have low stats as well?
Definitely the early militia, the recruits, they definitely have low stats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they
yeah.
can get better, but yeah.
I mean, I've debugged a lot of times reports going on. Why does this unit do something that stupid that ended up with? Because he doesn't have the AP to do anything else, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, usually from my experience, when I've looked at and I've talked to people about why is they're behaving this way, usually the answer is that. So
it's not always, but it's a lot of times. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Please don't throw a grenade at me.
Yeah. When the fight is too far away, yeah. It also depends on the archetypes they're using. I think the enemies are kind of tweaked in that direction, so they are more inclined to get into the action. But yeah, I've seen the militia go around covers and cycle them.
What? Huh, I didn't know we have a guy who did this and used unarmed attacks. This is so cool. I have to congratulate Momchi on that.
Okay. Coming back to the earlier questions about the opening attacks, can a Rocketman decide to instantly shoot all of Lyubo's mercs if the RNG says so? That would depend on the definition of the enemy. I'm not sure if it's intended, and I mean the editor gives you way to disable or guarantee the opening attack, or leave it to the RNG, and I would not be surprised if it's disabled for the guys with rocket launchers, for instance, because their attacks are kind of heavy, and it will just feel bad to
I think
have the bad luck to eat one.
Have Monchi here to talk about this, because he knows the archetypes.
Well, that's not the archetypes, it's in the unit editor actually.
Oh.
Yeah, the opening attack chance is there. But I just don't know them all by heart, because there's so many.
Yeah, we have too much stuff in the game.
Yeah, the opening attack is always just once. Just one attack. It doesn't really depend on their action points. They also have limited amount of action points for the repositioning movement, but that doesn't affect the opening attack. If they decide to have an opening attack, they'll do it regardless on their action points. Did we consider creating a Bulgarian merc for the game?
Yeah, multiple times, but the problem is that we tried to do our own mercs, and I think we did pretty much okay, but you know, when you have so many mercs and every time you're asking, I didn't want it. Yeah, I didn't. Every time you ask me, will this guy, are you planning to add this guy or that guy? Mostly about links and bus, but still, you know, if we did our own merc, it would have been with the purpose of adding a merc that's Bulgarian, and yeah, we could have made him interesting and so on, but we decided to go with, we're a small country, we decided to go with the classics, you know. If we could, let's try to add an iconic merc or someone that, you know, people, a newcomer, but with something, you know, different than being just a Bulgarian. But yeah, several times we were like, let's do someone, and we're a small country. I mean, it would have been kind of weird.
Kind of self-promoting. What about a German legend merc? You can, obviously. But I don't know if they thought about it. Oh, fellow Bulgarian here. Yeah, we are not exactly famous for our marks.
Yeah, we could have added modern life Philip taught you, but
he's not a merc. He's a revolutionary.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the game benefited. I'm pretty happy with what we did with the mercs.
Poland
actually.
and Hungary, yeah, they're not famous for mercs also, but aren't these characters from the old games?
Yeah, they are already established mercs with both cases.
Oh, another Bulgarian, I think.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, the Barry's sister. Oh yeah. I actually, that's something I actually hate. I think I'm the one to blame for this. But yeah, we did a lot of this type. I think at least two of our guys say something like, "You're like my sister," or "You're like a female version of my home country," and I hate those lines. These are one of the lines I kind of feel bad about. And also that did add in some guys. I mean, the broker is based, at least his name is based around someone in the company. And definitely Vlad the Tinkerer is obviously Vlad as initial inspiration. So it's not like we didn't do any shoutouts at all. I think Vlad is actively talking about being Bulgarian and working, being from Bulgaria. And, working in a yeah, this is definitely, I think, inspired by something they did. There was this comic about Uncharted, yeah. Okay. And I think this is inspired by it, like someone writing to his loved one, and then Nathan Drake just putting it down in a cliff. Oh, what did I do? No, I don't want this. Okay. I forgot that.
That's
sometimes.
That's a way to play Minesweeper.
Yeah, I forgot that.
So first off, thanks for the warm words. Pain is a warning. Means a lot. Physics Cat, I'm not sure. I mean, my view is pretty biased. I knew Jagged Alliance as the child, sort of. Persuasion failed.
I don't have someone with kind of.
I mean, I'm a gamer, and my friends were gamers, so yeah, we knew about it, but I don't think that's very representative overall. So, I'm not sure. Yeah.
And here's the second Dragoon. Someone was telling me to get the second Dragoon.
That's correct. It's a legendary game from the good old days, but for how many of us? I just don't know.
Oh, I have a weapon shipment actually.
What did it ship?
Well, let's see in the stash. Okay. Unless I need to do some stuff with those lens. Actually. Oh, come on. Yeah. Let's start. Modifying weapons at this point. Thermal scope. Do I want thermal scope? I prefer prism scope actually. Let's do that.
Thermal if you're going to do underground or night vision.
I have the night vision goggles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That will be redundant.
Yeah. Oh come on! I'm not going to cycle that.
How much medical do you need for a Wari dialogue? I have no
idea. I think ridiculously high. I'm going to kill that for this. Ridiculously high. I think it's 80. Yeah, because the line says doctor. I think he actually wanted to have a doctor here, so it would be how many? 70 or 80. Okay, let's do this. Decreased AP cost when attacking. Okay.
Increased accuracy bonus from aiming. Decisions.
Okay, let's leave it as is for now. Don't I have something with... no, revolving. Minor accuracy is always good. Aiming bonus. But yeah, quick prism scope is...
Technically, you can train your mercs and raise the skills.
No, I can't. I need to have someone with higher... at least for now, I need to have someone with higher... medical, yeah.
Yeah. What about magazines?
They only give you +1. The highest medical I have is 52. Yeah.
Okay, it's hard.
Okay, we have.
Did we ever consider adding a penalty for extended barrel and long weapons in close range? Yeah, we did. Actually, I had kind of similar discussion just today. So, yeah. I'm not sure forcing a penalty would feel good. I can see the logic behind it, just not sure it will feel right for the game. Why did we decide against it? Well, it's ultimately a decision.
I kind of missed the part here. What decision?
About the penalty for long-barreled weapons in close range.
Let's say that I left all these choices to the gun nuts in the company, and so yeah, it was their decision. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's talk to the captain because now I want the boat and I want to finally get the diamond threat mine. Okay. That's one.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Cordonor. I would expect something like that to have been behind that decision.
Yeah. I think, when we have Pavel with us, I think he can tell you a lot about the weapons and some decisions behind them because he was a part of the process there, so he would know.
So what you think now?
Well, right now, what am I doing? I'm going to train actually because I have a shipment here that I think is easy money. So I'll probably wait until they get to me, and then I'm going to try again with Diamond Threat. But in the meantime,
by the way,
I'm going to train Steroid in agility and hope for the best. And Flay could use some training in agility as well. By the way. What? No. Definitely bot. Okay, let's.
They're actually raising a valid point about
what?
Not many medical trained mercs in the game, so you're kind of forced to use one of two.
Well, I'm not going to comment on any ideas about adding or changing mercs because I'm not authorized to do so. But yeah, we feel that it's a problem. At some point, we had to actually scrap one merc that we wanted to add because there were too many, and suddenly there weren't enough. So yeah, we know. Let's just say we know.
You can also say, "Oh, discuss it."
Just change the skill checks. I think that this makes the game a bit more interesting, and Wari is great. So having Wari should not be a piece of cake. I don't want you to go and take Wari every game.
Skill checks are fixed, right? You just need to have
Not really. Some are fixed, but some have we have some randomization in them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so sometimes I think those that are in conversations are fixed, but those that are in things like are in Definitely mines are definitely randomized. I'm not sure about other checks in interactions.
I would make them all randomized if it was up to me, actually.
I'm not 100% sure about the conversations,
no,
but...
or at least maybe not the threshold, but the check itself can
no,
be...
it's... I think we usually say have this like easy, medium, hard, very hard type thing. And after that, the game... Yeah, now we have... then there is some randomization. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah, but
The night is dark.
I have night vision goggles. Oh, but not with Flay, actually. That's a good point. I don't have night vision goggles with Flay. Okay, let's kill that guy. And you're dead. Oh.
Wow. That's one tough grenadier.
That's one annoying grenadier. Okay, and yeah. By the way,
there's your problem. You should be aiming for the groin with Flay. Groin.
Should I? Was there an ability I forgot? Yeah, let me check. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Should attack with the ground Flay. That's something I definitely forgot. Let's do this.
For Christ.
Yeah, but let's have some fun here. Nice.
Suppressed dart. Wow.
Let's throw on that knife. It's always fun when you have...
Is this suicide run? I don't know.
Nah, it's not. They're tired and they won't have a lot of movement range. They're suppressed. They don't have a lot of action points. Yeah, this is the worst thing they can do to me. And I have Flay and I can cancel those overwatches. So I think I'm pretty much okay. And of course they hit Hitman. And it's in the middle of the night. It was supposed to be safe. Okay, let's start killing bad guys. Okay, that was the important bit.
That one didn't die, but yeah.
Both of them didn't die, but it will allow me a lot of different tactical options right now. Okay, next stuff is definitely getting a steroid out of there. Yeah.
Nope.
Could have been worse. Okay, let's do a grand attack.
How did the blood ignore the overwatches there?
I have the perk about that he ignores overwatches and cancels overwatch when he reaches the enemy. That was the idea.
Originally that perk didn't cover the movement part of the attack, but we changed it because it felt misleading. Apparently a lot of people bug reported that. So yeah.
Okay, so let's have Barry. I don't think that there's a lot of interesting stuff for him to do this turn.
Boom.
Yeah. And they're tired, they're suppressed, and I have a ton of temporary grit, so...
It is only applied for the attacks, but when you make a melee attack from afar, when you order it from afar, the movement is now treated as part of that attack. For the purpose of this trait, at least.
Let's see, do we have some... Ooh. And I'm going to give Flay a night vision goggles as well, because I'm using him as a sniper. Okay. And we're getting ready to return to battle once more.
Yeah, well, It does give away that a shot kills, but yeah. When
this
it
is not the
picks a camera.
The groin only challenge, but I have, like someone said, I have flay, and yeah. Okay, second try.
You shoot in the groin.
Yeah, second. Okay, second time. Let's try the Coroner's Handbook. You started things from there, right? Most of what you did was done in this area. Oh, come on.
Why don't you have... was it Fox?
Oh, no. Too much innuendo for stream. She would say something inappropriate mid-stream and yeah.
Yeah, but they'll only get surprised.
True, but still.
That's quite a powerful effect, actually.
Yep, it is.
Keep distance and try not to get shot by everyone at the same time. That sounds like common sense to me.
Common sense is overrated. Okay, let's...
Well...
Yeah, and how I am seeing more enemies with this
Wait.
almost...
First off, it is always how it goes. Making someone surprised will initiate combat as well. It just makes a difference at what they'll be able to do on the first turn. But I was also talking about the merc he doesn't have in the team, because her passive makes it so that initiating combat with an attack by her will only make them surprised as opposed to aware.
How are they shooting, seeing me through these crates? They're almost... yeah. Almost, but not exactly...
Blocking view?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll guess that they have line of sight and they probably can even penetrate the boxes. So.
I'm not sure about that. I don't think they have a lot of... Yeah, probably they have AK-47s. Could be.
Okay. Can you pull him out? Oh, you can.
And I shot his legs. So.
Yeah. I saw.
Can I get... can I get anyone with... Nope. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, you even hit and killed. You might want to pull Buddy somewhere to break that line.
Yeah. I'm leaving him for a second because I want to see if I want to do something with him or not.
Yeah.
And I'm out of ammo, okay.
Just take him, crouch or prone.
Yeah,
that will break it.
Oh, I actually don't have enough ammo. Nice.
Well...
Okay, that is coming close. So, but...
you're staying in the light, that's clever.
I have night vision goggles.
Yeah, but they don't need them. The enemies now.
Yeah, and that Overwatch was supposed to hit... Yeah, I should have made that Overwatch gun shorter.
See, that's something I didn't think of, but it might be cool if you were able to blow out the lights.
yeah, there was this idea about searchlights and destroying them and maybe turning them.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about searchlights, just lights here. What is actually lighting this area?
I think it's
it's some light.
yeah,
yeah,
here
that one. Yeah. Would be nice if you could target it and blow it.
Yeah.
Just something little that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to take advantage of your night vision and stuff.
Yeah. That would be nice, actually. Okay. Do I want to take? Okay, let's do a headshot. Nice. Okay. Things are going so far. Not bad. The only big problem we have is that.
There's a comment that if you stealth kill someone with Fox and the enemy notices the body dropping, I'm not sure that might be an intended effect because her perk is basically intended to give her some edge on start of the on combat start. So it might also be just an unintended interaction, so to speak. I need to look at the code. I just am not sure.
Oh. How does the liver work with body race? I actually don't know. I know that they will be able to deliver to different sectors because I was editing the text message for that today, and it says it has been placed in the sector stash in this sector, but that could very well change by the time we release it. So
there's also a question about night vision goggles.
Yeah.
Did you think about something so you don't need to equip them on every merc individually?
Yes, we did think about that actually, and with what do you mean? On every mark, do you mean like have a helmet and night vision goggles at the same time? Huh. Okay.
Nice spoilers. What? What spoilers?
About the body race.
Ah.
I decided you guys were, our adoring audience, and you're with us every time. You deserve some spoilers.
Swapping them with helmets every night is just very annoying, is what they say. So.
Oh, so you something like automatically equipped night vision goggles at night. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. We didn't think about that actually, but it's not a bad idea. I'm not sure how it would work, but it's not out of the realm of possibility.
As long as both items are, I mean, one item is your inventory and the other is equipped, it should be doable.
Well, a lot of things are doable. I think, how would figure.
But I mean, I can also imagine not wanting to equip to auto equip the night vision goggles, but then you might be better off giving them to somebody. I don't know. You should think about it.
Yeah.
You as in the design team as a whole.
We think about a lot of stuff. A lot of what we're doing is thinking.
A lot of what you're doing is making other people do stuff.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Let's turn an action. Yay! Okay, let's try to get that guy because he's annoying the hell out of me.
That sniper has a nice position, actually.
Yeah. Too nice. Come on. Grazing it, really. In the end, I'm going to do some heroic stuff with Barry, but...
He's out of ammo. Still out of ammo.
Yeah, but he has grenades. And this guy's on the roof. So we'll figure something out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Just
kind of
pinned down. No. That's so weak.
Yeah, and by the way, if I move here,
Yeah.
I'm going to break the... Yeah, can I get to him actually?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, if I ground shot him, he will probably not be able to do anything else. Because snipers usually had very low agility. If I remember correct. Yep. And finally, this battle is over.
Was that so hard?
It was not the right time for the first time. Now it's the right time, and we can.
Yeah.
And I need to figure something out about them. By the way, I have Barry, and I have a lot of parts. I have a lot of black bullets, so I'm thinking about crafting some ammo.
Suggestion from the chat: diamond threat time.
Yeah, it is definitely. That's where we're heading. Yeah.
Also a suggestion for a hotkey that swaps night vision goggles on and off.
Oh, and happiness.
Machete.
Yes. This is what I wanted.
Obviously.
Yeah, that was lucky. I'm not going to lie, that was lucky, but yeah.
You have questions about how the friendlies are killed in the mine?
Oh, you and me both. You and me both. I have a lot of questions about how they kill them.
Is that some of the cases where civilians are targeted by the enemies or something?
Yes, this is a very weird combat. Have you not seen it? And I don't have
a... debate it.
I don't have... Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have a... Oh, come on. I don't have a port. The shed here, so I can't do the... I can't... oh, come on. Oh, let's see. I can at least do this.
Sharpen your machete.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do about them except give Barry a
different gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the only thing I can do at this point. Actually,
5.
Yeah. Actually, we can do this.
You still have just 5 shots with that.
5 shots should be enough.
I also
I have enough grenades. Okay.
Don't forget to repair the Dragunov.
Oh, yeah. Now that is important. Let's repair stuff. Let's repair the Dragunov.
69 is not
nice.
Entirely terrible.
Yeah. Let's do some armor as well.
Are there things Ian Curry would like to change? I have no idea.
We had very close to the release some big batches of changes with feedback from him, and I think we did a lot of those. We are mostly communicating now with him through THQ, so I'm not sure if. So I'm not sure if I haven't heard from him in a long time, so I can't tell you. I literally don't know.
That's an interesting question. On my first playthrough attempt, when I went to Diamond Thread, I killed Graf with an RPG instantly, and his soldiers ignored the orders to shoot slaves and just fought me instead.
That I've seen the scripting there, and
yeah, that's I don't feel nice shot.
thank you.
I mean, wow.
Why? Who?
Graph.
Oh, come on.
So I don't feel I'm the right person to answer that question because this particular fight is scripted in like a quest basically.
Yeah.
Unlike other fights which have their own scripts that I wrote. So it's probably how it works. I'm not sure if that's intended.
Yeah, the scripting is very specific there. I think it depends on a few. There are a few things that.
Use machete.
Oh, come on. How does that guy have cover from here? Come on. That's. I call shenanigans. This is not going to end well, right?
I could pause and bleed him, so.
No, I'm thinking about what I'm more worried about the car actually.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but still, what was definitely important was that I killed the machine gunner. Yeah, did you know that the guy that played this, the brute, for a long time, this VR did not play. Yeah, because it was connected. All of these that had the specific attacks did not play properly. Yeah, and they were supposed to be using some kind. There was supposed to be an archetype for them. Okay, and let's do arms here. Yeah, okay, that was important. Okay, let's kill this guy.
Punch him.
No.
Come on. I know you want to.
I hate him so much.
See?
I hate him so much. I
You
should have
have
punched. Yeah,
punched.
I should have punched. I agree. I should have punched. Yeah. And now my guys are bleeding. And I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper here. Okay. Can I hit him? Yes, I can. Actually.
Exposed bleeding.
And I can go back as well.
To the explosive car.
It's still fairly unexplosive at this point.
Still not explosive enough.
Yeah, let's try getting grab from here actually. Yeah, he's armored as hell.
Slave master.
Well, what normally yeah, he should drop. Yeah, and this is why I hate this command. Why is he attacking?
That's the design of the battle, actually.
Yeah, but still, I'm literally...
Actually, I specifically made the support so the enemies can shoot civilians. Because they weren't able before that. Designers requested that specifically, and I made
No, but yeah, but I'm threatening him right now. Okay.
Yeah, but
okay, finally.
That's
Now
that's
I
the
need to-
idea of the fight.
Now I need to move here because I need... Why did I close the door? Because I have bleeding guys and Boat is the only one with medkit. So yeah, let's try to get this one.
He's severely wounded.
He is bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mostly shooting at him so he does not kill a lot of civilians, actually.
Can you
What?
shoot him? I mean,
I guess. Let's try this.
just make sure. Although, oof. Bleed.
Who's doing the full auto? Thank you, Wolfschnauze. Am I saying this right? I hope I am.
You should tell me that before he went up wiki on my Iron Man playthrough.
Yeah.
Is the retaliation communicated well enough? Might not be.
No, retaliation is something you learn the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, there could have been something on the batch of the unit, but I guess that would be less realistic though. So.
Yeah, I mean, and also, yeah, if we are hiding chance to hit, but showing, it's
okay.
kind of inconsistent.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, and let's have steroid takeover so I can have some action points while Bot is patching up.
Think of it that way. When you get the feel that you're the hero in the action movie and you can do everything, that's the game's way of telling you nope. There's still danger here.
Okay, let's try to kill some enemies. Yeah, now let's patch up steroid. Oh, Bot is also bleeding, but at least he has some health points. Grit. We changed that name so many times. I still forgot. Still, it's not as weird as. Do you know about that ability? Do you know how it's called? It's Sydney's ability. It's it applies this weird effect. It's called smugness. Yeah, we changed that a lot too, but I actually don't remember what it does right now. Chat, help! What did smugness do in the game? Because I forgot.
Oh, nice shot.
Yep, that's why I started combat from this location. You can take out Graph pretty easy early on, and then start snipering from his location.
Yeah. For melee range, retaliation is kind of expected. It's there in many games. I see what you mean by ranged retaliation not being fun, but
we'll have Momchi here, and he'll talk about this because this is his brainchild, and he did this to all of us. And yeah, he's the one you should.
You know how he is. He just likes to surprise players with something evil from time to time. So yeah.
Yeah, a very special feature about Monchi that a lot of you probably don't know and have no way of knowing about is that Monchi is a troll. You know, he's a real life troll. If you, at some point, I think sometimes that one day he would just remove a mask he has from his eyes and the troll face would appear underneath. You know, he is that much of a troll. So, yeah.
Oh, hello, Archimedes. Anything you can or want to tell us about how Sydney made it in the game? I don't know.
He was one of the old mercs, and I think when we were adding old mercs, the question always was, do I remember this from the old games? Do I connect that merc with Jagged Alliance? And he was one of the more advanced mercs that,
Must be bribed from scope. That's a good theory. I approve.
Yeah, and also we were thinking about the cohesion between the mercs because Buns and Skull both like Sydney, and that gave us options. Okay, this is a machine gun, so why don't I have a fire arc? Come on.
Because it's kind of far.
And Barry's kind of strong.
That's a decent throw, you know. Done. Okay.
Okay. By the way, just for disclosure, I never get to save a lot of the miners in this battle. So I'm thinking that this won't turn out great as well. But at least Graf is dead, so he can't shoot them. So that's at least something. And I can take pot shots at these guys with the snipers. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. Let's...
Why is there...
Yeah, there is...
exclamation mark over there.
I think someone is about to see me. Oh, because of the search site.
Yeah, okay. That's the...
Yeah. So let's go this way. Yeah. I see you guys.
Sneak.
I don't need a sneak. But I forgot someone and I don't know where one of my marks is. So, yeah. Okay.
Grab the golden rifle.
I actually, most of the times I complete this battle, I have are after the events that happen in the refugee camp. So I don't actually manage to get a golden rifle. So now will be one of the first times I am able to get a golden rifle.
Wow. Of course, when it doesn't really matter, you'll make that shot.
You sound surprised. Yeah. By the way, the
bullets ricocheting off the walls and shit is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When they came to me with that idea, I said something like, "No way, you're not doing that." But a colleague did it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Shout out to Ivo.
Yeah, and something should be noted here, and it's very important for young aspiring game designers. One of the most important ability you have to learn as a designer is how to whine, and who to whine to. Yeah, if you know that, you will be a good designer.
That only comes with experience.
Yeah. But yeah, you can, if you know who to whine to and for how long, and how to whine to the proper guy, a lot of things get done.
True.
Okay.
Can't argue with the results,
Yeah.
Also important skill for gamers. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen a lot of gamers whine. I assume you mean whine to the developers.
Yeah.
And I've seen them a lot of time fail. So.
Yeah, a game designer whining is it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Feanor can talk about it because he's been on the receiving side, but yeah, I can whine with the best of them.
Giving credit where it's due. So.
Yeah. Definitely practice.
Yeah.
Start with the simple stuff and work your way up.
Lyubo deflects all of our complaints well. Yeah.
That's why I'm doing the stream, because I know how to deflect complaints. Yeah. People asking for, do you think that this doesn't happen in real life in development, that you don't have artists and programmers saying, "Oh yeah, I played the game yesterday and it would be so cool if you could add this or that." And I'm like, yes, and I have to be very diplomatic with that person, and I don't want to say rude things to him, so I have to deflect and deflect and deflect.
Wow, you have people in your team who play your game. Well,
yeah.
To be honest, I used to play all the games we developed. That lasted up until Tropico. I have not played this game a lot because it just takes a lot of time actually. So, but it's not unheard of for people to play the game they developed.
Yeah. Yeah, especially people who are doing, the stuff that they don't see the big picture. So the game is like a new game to them. And they usually enjoy it. I have a lot of, our athletes are really happy with the game, and they played it. And they right now, it was Buyan was very surprised that at the beginning they had a lot of opinions on the maps, and this should be we should have more, tighter corridors and stuff like that. And he was saying, no, this would break the battles and things like that. And they wouldn't take him seriously, whereas now they are like, wait, aren't you going to tell us that? Why do we have to say it instead of you? So because they've played a lot of the game and they know how the combat works right now, and they're really, invested. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'll actually enjoy the game as well. I just played the beginning so many times that
that was the problem.
I don't want to go through it again.
That was what's stopping me from a lot of playthroughs as well. I have to. Do I want to kill him?
Well, let the chat vote on it.
Yeah, chat. Do we kill him? And we have an answer.
There should be an option to skip Ernie. Well,
I don't know. Archimedes is in chat. Archimedes, are you willing to do a mod like that?
Come on.
I will unleash my epic whining skills on you. Okay, since I have the golden gun,
you can leave the island after you get down, I guess.
Yeah, it's...
What's this rifle, actually?
It's a sniper rifle. It's a pretty good sniper rifle. It's a bit... it's cumbersome, but...
very noisy.
See the damage.
Uh-huh. Nice range also.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a very decent sniper, actually. Okay, let's heal. And now I have 2 people that can heal. So,
well, 50 something.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to Flare because he doesn't have a lot of action points, and since it's one shot, yeah. And he's not very agile, so the cumbersome wouldn't be that much of a burden. Okay, chat, we have Diamond Red. So, big question, where to now? We can go to Pentagram, or we can start going to the lower part of the map and our fleet town and the church. For now, I'm going to kill these guys here. Hire a medic and get ready.
People want Larry.
Yeah, I if I was watching the stream, I would want for it too. So I can't begrudge them that, but I think it's a bit early to hire another medic, because if I hire a medic, then I'll have to...
What was the problem with Lion's Roar?
Oh, the problem with Lion's Roar was it was based off of an Uzi, but it didn't have the proper properties for a one-handed weapon. So it behaved oddly in some situations.
I recall it didn't have the dual shot attack available.
So yeah, that was the first problem, but then we also noticed that it was marked as two-handed. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the problem with answer. Otherwise, it was working as...
So basically an oversight.
Yeah, yeah. A classical oversight.
Well, yeah. These things happen because there are plenty of items in the game.
Yeah, there are. And it's also a unique gun. So, you know, you... it's not something that drops a lot of time, you know. You have to reach it and, you know, get it. So...
What you're trying to say, it gets tested less.
Yeah, yeah, it gets tested less. I want to get this guy. I say, no, I can. I know I can. I saw the position. Yeah, here it is.
Wow, don't let me have.
Yep.
Anything urban for me? Well, you can go to some urban places.
Well, I'm thinking about Fleetown actually because I usually do Panthergrow stuff after the battle with Biff. So if it was up to me, I'll probably go Panthergrow, but that was also the case at the beginning of the game, and you guys said Diamond Red, so have you considered...
Buffing Smiley?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Smiley hate. Ooh, by the way, I still don't have ammo for a body. I forgot about that. Yeah, I need to find somewhere. Okay. I need to figure out that one as well. Okay.
It's not effect.
Nah, I've heard of a lot of complaints about Smiley, and
Is it possible to hire Biff?
no, Biff we never considered making Biff hireable. He was there for story purposes, and yeah. I mean, let's put it this way. We have a limited number of possible marks. Would you want one of those slots to go to Biff? But about Smiley, actually, I think there are so many complaints, and we'll probably try to take a look at the stats and see how many people are using him. But I think this is something I think this is a discussion we should have. I mean, I'm not saying we will do something about it, but I think it would be good to have the discussion. This is probably pointless because...
Or maybe just make hiring him easier. What's his talent?
I think it was something that made him more tired. This was
a talent which makes you tired on use. Yeah, that sounds pretty awful, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like his talent as well, but it's not only that. The problem is Smiley was very weird. Initially, he was supposed to be a sniper, and there were some lines about him, you know, having a special gun. And at some point, he stopped being a sniper, and we had to urgently rewrite those lines. So I don't know. Somewhere along about this time, his stats changed, and yeah, because you know, at that point we didn't play enough with him. I think he got on the weak, to be a bit weak.
Energy drink consumable item mod idea. Well,
Well,
you can do that. It's not hard, actually.
yeah. I think such ideas for small items and stuff like that, I think those are better with as mods. You know. Yeah. Like I said, there are a lot of things you can do in the game, you know, to improve the game in that each of them takes 1 hour, but you still need a million hours to do them all. So yeah, we're leaving that one to you guys. I really hope there is... no, I was hoping there is a bench here. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going back to Ernie. Because I will return the machine gun there. And yeah. And it will probably take up some squads later on instead of attacking me. So yeah. And even here, I think I'm going to... Should I auto-dissolve it here? Okay, let's... Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's talk to Basil about the machine gun. Because I totally forgot about that machine gun.
Yay.
Yeah, let's hear more about the mercs. Okay, oof, that was a lot of wounds I shouldn't have auto-resolved.
Rocketmen are heavily undervalued in auto-resolve.
Well, auto-resolved was really difficult to pull off because you need essentially to transform a living, breathing enemy into a number, essentially.
Well, living, breathing might be kind of a stretch, but yeah. It's hard to evaluate the combat value of...
I think we should read that statement. Our world is alive, and every and every NPC out there is Raduson. Oh my god! No, this was so stupid. The other idea in going back to Ernie was so that I could use the bench there to do. That was stupid. To make ammo. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing Fleet Town, guys, because I want to do some fun stuff in Port Cacao later on. Is that okay? Yeah, Feanor can talk about the accuracy of rocket launchers. That change was...
Oh, we just added mishaps on rocket launchers as well.
Yeah.
Makes sense to have it, actually, because... Yeah, it was basically guaranteed damage and a lot of it, so I can see why that's not ideal.
Really? You can?
Nah, I'm just faking. Pretending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. One.
I can have my own. What's the word? It's not my fault. I nerfed it when they told me to.
Yeah, and a little known fact is that developers usually, look at when players has finished the runs to the patch. Yeah, allow us to have our fun as well.
Yeah, that can happen. They can blow themselves up.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious.
Yeah, and as far as you should be happy. You saw a very unique line with Wolf. So yeah, everything turned out great for you, actually.
I'm not blaming higher ups. I'm blaming the designers.
Yeah. Yeah, we are probably to blame about that.
I mean, yeah. It wasn't in the original design. In hindsight, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Obvious.
But things like that appeared kind of late in the game, so...
Yeah. I recall rocket launchers. Actually, I had a task about rocket launchers in my bug tracker for like a year and a half before I actually started working on it, because it was always postponed.
Yeah.
There was always something more urgent to do. So we were like, okay, rocket launchers, we'll make it. We'll make it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that
we made it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the problem. There's always stuff to do, and we need to have the battle figured out before we added them. So.
Well, I don't know about rockets and mortars. Mortars would be pretty deadly. I mean, the area of effect is actually huge, and the damage can be pretty high as well. So they kind of need to come with some drawback.
And they have a drawback, and that drawback is that you can use them indoors. Oh, am I in trouble? Because Brian is calling me right now.
What?
Brian is calling me right now. Am I in trouble?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did I say something that I should? I'm getting paranoid. Or did he forgot we were doing a stream today? I really don't know. But this will be fun. Or is he calling about all the designer shaming you're doing? But then again, he's not calling you and he's calling me, so...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see him calling.
Yeah.
First off, we wanted the circle to display the basically all the area that can be affected. So that's the explosion radius plus the maximum offset from the center. So yeah, it can miss a lot of times. Whether or not we thought about keeping it deployed after firing, that's something Lyubo can say better.
I actually don't know. The mortars and the rocket launcher design, I was pretty busy with stuff back then, and I actually don't know.
I'm not sure anyone thought about that.
Yeah, I think it was a small discussion between Blizzard and Momchi. Yeah.
It's an interesting idea.
Oh yeah. I'm not in trouble, guys. Happiness. Buyan, it was just forgot that I was in the stream, so yeah. It's not. He's not calling me to tell me I'm fired. So yeah.
Gas mortars are decent to control the field. Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do.
Oh, I forgot that I'm no longer with
maybe
shotgun.
Maybe the explosive ones can shoot more shells to make them more threatening, but that's something for the design team to
Actually, what we need to do is have Momch here. And and you can talk to him about it, and he can tell you about a lot about the decisions and why they were made. And yeah, we should have him here.
Some other time.
Yeah.
Devs, not loot rats.
What?
I have not encountered that term before. But yeah.
I'm hoping you at Momchi.
That will be fun to see.
Yeah. But he has his own unique way of deflecting. So trust me, this will be fun.
That's why it will be fun to see.
Yeah. I'm actually hoping for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Santiago. I know. Have you guys seen the banter about the major asking one of his troops to send Santiago flowers? What questions? Physics?
About keeping it deployed? Well, I cannot say. In theory, it's possible to do it, obviously, but whether or not it is discussed, I just don't know.
Again, we'll have him here, and you unleash your questions upon him.
Was the warning for mortar strike always planned or added later as a mortar debuff? It was always planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was part of the design from the start.
Yeah. I remember that one. I think it was one of the first uses for the this system with the that and the blue up top.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think it kind of...
Actually, the reason, one probable reason why you dislike the high explosive shells for the mortars is that we actually made the AI aware of it. So it tends to avoid the center of the circle. But yeah. Saying that it's not really usable is valid criticism, actually.
Yeah. There are... look, the game is big. There will be some things we get wrong. And we are aware of that. Yeah. Do we have the time and energy to revisit all of them? Probably not. But yeah, we're listening to feedback and we will do some improvements in future. I can promise you that much.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
There are much more effective weapons. That's kind of intended, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, there are things that I think we should revisit at some point. Yeah. But yeah,
balance passes or something.
Yeah, something we do. Yeah,
and something that should be done, actually, if you ask me.
I mean, look at the patch notes. We usually try to listen to you guys. I mean, it's not like we're not listening and all just deflecting. I mean, I'm good at that because, but see it from my perspective as well. I can't, you know, on stream say that we'll do something and then we have a meeting and decide that this is not the right thing to do.
I think it's not quite fair comparing the mortar to throwing a grenade, because I mean, in mortar you shoot some shells quite high enough to have them drop somewhere. The positive of the mortars should be an extremely long range. That they are not very accurate is part of their nature. At least that's how I see that. Whether or not that particular feature of the mortars, the long range, can be effectively used is something else. But I don't know. Maybe there are places where they can be used effectively. I'm not sure about that, though.
What are we going to do with...
And yeah, underslung grenade launchers are indeed quite good. They give you quite a long range, actually. So
let's go like this. Yeah.
They should also have mishap.
They have mishap.
Yeah, but yeah, if you use them with somebody that's good with explosives, that won't happen often. So
I usually keep one or two in my explosives guy. So we'll see if I get at some point either a mortar or... Come on, let's try this.
If enemy is unaware, does mortar still warn? If you mean the placement of the danger zone, no, it doesn't. only the
No, you said
actual explosions when they drop.
No, I think what they mean is you said earlier that they are aware of the cons of the.
But that only concerns the combat AI.
Yeah.
So they need to be in combat and they need to be aware for that to work.
Yeah.
So they won't just walk away.
Yeah.
Mortar attacks versus unaware enemies are bugged. Why? How? What? Their reviewed animation canceled the damage? Really?
Yeah, if you see a bug like that, please write us a bug report.
Okay, I did not know that, but yeah, that's not intended, obviously.
Yeah, and
they should take their damage normally. Yeah, just report it, and we'll have a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, stuff breaks.
Cool. Yeah, we'll fix it.
Yeah. Again, if you see something that's not right, report it. We try to take a look at things.
Yeah, especially that's obviously wrong. It should not happen like that. So yeah, we'll fix it for sure.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Wow. Getting secret. Okay, let's kill someone.
Disappearing shells that never come down.
Yeah. Again, add it to the list of this.
I can see that happening because
add it to the stuff of that shouldn't list of stuff that shouldn't happen, but us. We'll fix it. Report the bug. We'll get to it at some point. We'll fix it.
That's because the shell actually only come down. What you see going up is just particles. So if something interrupts the activation in the right moment, it might happen.
Yeah, again, send us a bug report and we'll take a look at it. Yeah, I can see how annoying that would be. I understand. It's not supposed to happen. Write us a bug report and.
Yeah, it's just a ritual item. That's correct.
Let's get rid of people's plans here.
Only send down explosive if the mortar god is pleased. Well, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we're kind of entering the last part of the stream, so if you have any questions that you want answered, you don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, and you're very active today, so thanks for that. You're asking a lot of questions, and I'm loving it. Especially since I have someone else who can answer them better than I do.
Yeah.
Okay, do we want to talk to Father Tukul? Yes, let's talk to Father Tukul. He will give us the quest about the pirate's goat.
Who doesn't love some pirate goat?
Yeah. He's such a unique character. I actually don't remember who voiced him, but he was great. Yeah, that's
Lyubo
one.
didn't realize the pause button is in the game now.
Ah, pause is for the week.
Your favorite merc? Do you have one?
I really like blood.
You really like blood?
Yeah. And what about you? I think I actually scripted that car. It was one of the first things while I was learning how to script things in this game. I think it was one of the first things I did.
Without risking your job, what was the worst bug that you personally accidentally introduced?
You do realize that the human brain is wired so that it blocks out such things.
Well, there are, for instance, when I was refactoring the status effects, I broke many of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think...
In this game,
Yeah,
I can think of several soft locks that I have introduced over the years in the games, that the game will just hang forever and you will be able to move the camera, but nothing will ever happen for various reasons. One of the early iterations was when Overwatch type attacks could trigger on other Overwatch attacks, and two units would just wait each other to finish their actions forever. So that was the reason why we made it so only normal attacks can trigger interrupt attacks, and interrupts cannot interrupt other interrupts. There's a lot I could say without risking my jobs, because these things just happen. There are a lot of unintended interactions that are just convoluted enough so you can't foresee them when you actually introduce that to the game.
There is this small and innocent looking feature in the AIM browser. Where you have it suggests a merc for you. I think I caused an infinite loop with that one. Yeah, because it was cycling through infinitely through mercs.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen, but it definitely did. So yeah, I think
it's kind of easy to make that kind of bugs in our system, because various reasons, but without getting too technical, I can't say more, but we've seen our fair share of that, and I'm not surprised you have encountered several freezes, Cordonor.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
We tried.
I'm not sure who is actually to blame for that, but these things can happen. We fix them when we find them, and we try to find them, but it's just not always easy to find them. Or I mean, sometimes you need literally to stumble. It's something that happens randomly, more or less.
Just today, I think we noticed. I found a bug from the reported by player. It was about a certain fridge that if you open it, the game stops working, and it's something to do with floating texts. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's some code that was added to the engine, and it's changed how these floating messages work. And now there is an infinite loop there. So things happen.
What is the best way to report a freeze? Well,
try to, if possible, to give us a repro case. That's the best you can do to help
That's the best you can do, but also just loading the game before that, if you have a save that's close enough, and just saying I did that and the game froze.
Yeah.
Will help.
And a lot of you do that, actually.
Yeah.
The thing with the fridge, I don't know who reported it, but it was well reported. And yeah, I could reproduce it easily. And yeah, it happened to me as well. But so, yeah.
Would really help to have revolving quick save slots. Yeah, I can see that. There's an interesting question. Can we play with 3 players in co-op in future?
I think we'll have Vlad here at some point, and he can talk about multiplayer. I don't.
Technically, it is possible. Whether or not we want it in the game is something else entirely. I don't know. But yeah, technically it is possible. We have made multiplayer games with more than 2 players.
I think Victor Brandt had like
4, I think.
Yeah,
and it's technically possible to have more. Just
I think I've seen games with 8 and 16 when we were doing some tests.
Yeah.
So
the system supports it.
Yeah. I think the UI issues would be more of a problem rather than the technical issues. So, yeah.
Need one more player in co-op, please. Oh, I get it. You have a third friend that you want to play with. Well,
you guys have too many friends. That's the problem. Yeah, we didn't account for you guys having so much friends. Yeah. Jokes aside, yeah, we'll have Vlad here and he can talk about that. Yeah.
I fiddled with the mod quite a while ago and managed to get 3 players into lobby.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's technically possible that the multiplayer system, so to speak, the underlying system that handles that stuff supports it.
Yeah, I think we're pretty proud of our multiplayer system, actually. And
actually,
so.
That system also froze 2 times on me. That city, which city? The one he's playing right now, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, if you freeze, you report it.
Yeah. And again, we'll try to fix everything at some point. Oh, come on.
Well, freezes we tend to prioritize anyway, so.
Yeah, definitely. The freezes
unpleasant, very unpleasant.
Yeah, and
so yeah.
we'll definitely, they will have priority over other stuff. But yeah, sometimes, actually, sometimes it's not our fault. I had someone saying that after the last patch, the game didn't, the browser stopped working, and I loaded the save, and it was working, but the user had like 11 mods active, and it could have been any one of them. And it was the only complaint about that, so yeah, I think that wasn't on us. So yeah, sometimes it's just mods that are, either broken or they did break when we changed something. That's why we try to give new versions to mods earlier. But again...
Thanks for your passion for Jagged Alliance. Well, if I have to be honest, I don't really have a special passion for Jagged Alliance. I just... how to say...
Let's just say we're passionate about what we do.
Yeah,
but
we're passionate about what we do. We just want to make good games, and yeah, we want to make games as good as we can. Yeah, Jagged Alliance was a very, very nice game to work on because it's a huge game. It has more content than any other game we have made in the past. There are plenty of systems, so it was very fun to develop.
It was very fun, and I love it for the designer. This was awesome game to work on.
Would it be considered a bug for militia AI to shoot mercs in the back while trying to get an enemy in front?
I would consider it model for future.
If it was...
Look, if you don't think something works right, even if it's not an outright bug, it just doesn't feel right.
You can report it.
You can report it, and we'll take a look at it. And you may be right. Maybe it's something that's not pleasant, and it's a situation we want to avoid. So, yeah, don't be afraid to report stuff.
Technically, if it was not a missed shot, it's a bug. It's not supposed to... At least I think it's not supposed to. I don't know their archetypes in the details, but we should have a look at it. If it's not a miss, if it's a miss, it's a feature. It's intended. Just because it's kind of annoying and computationally intensive to take into account what could have happened on a miss, because we are randomizing the shot vectors there. And, oh, lale.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who this is?
Obviously.
Yeah. Let's buy some information from...
The mercs are the one that trained them. Yeah, but the merc that trained them might not be the same one they're shot in the back, so it might be intended. You know?
Yeah. Do I want to buy a wood box, guys?
Gives a tiny diamond.
I have some.
Aha. Okay, definitely. So buy. 2 obtained.
Okay, I'm back into the run. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay.
HK21.
Okay. Do I want to buy some information?
What is the meaning of 5?
Yeah, let's do that. I think if you can play with some mercs, you actually get your diamond back with this one.
Let me see that gun you got.
The HK21.
Yeah. Where is it?
Here it is.
Well, seems that your prayer to earn Jesus was successful. That's not a bad gun. I'm not sure you have somebody to use it.
It's a machine gun.
Yeah, it's a machine gun.
Yeah, I don't have anyone with a good machine gun training actually, but yeah. I'll keep a machine gun around. Okay. Let's see.
It's the best gun you can get from lootbox, yeah.
Well, you can. Oh yeah, that was so weird. Did you? You could get that cat in the boxes, or you can get an alive cat in the boxes. Yeah, because Rado is weird.
Schrodinger's cat, yeah.
Yeah. And finally.
What? You want to craft your ammo. Finally, yes.
Do I want something else? No. This should be enough.
Hire machine gunner.
Yeah, and
You got ambushed, so.
I'm not sure I have enough ammo, and Barry still has an AK-47 equipped instead of his shotgun, so... Alright, let's kill these guys. Where are those guys that I saw? Not here, apparently. Okay, I see some guys. And I need to talk to the foreman at some point. And probably... I don't know. Oh, yeah. Did you see that? That was a bug, by the way.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. The icon for the shipment was moving, but while the guy was not visible. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
well, somebody attached a batch and forgot to make it visible together with the...
Or probably that unit was visible for a second and then stopped being visible.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Something was off, but yeah. Bugs happen. Yeah.
Things like that you can...
Yeah. By the way, I said it earlier, but yeah, if you had problems with the courage quests getting stuck on you, it should be fixed with 1.22, as well as some other cases where the same bug could also happen and cause a freeze. So, yeah.
Nope. That headshot didn't work. That worked.
That's what you do.
Well, try to headshot with an actual sniper, huh?
Well,
our steroid has grown 2 shots in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Nice.
I have an idea. Give him a minigun and then he can shoot even more in the same turn.
Do I want to? Though I don't know. That's unpleasant.
See, that could have been you.
Yeah, but I wanted to do. I wanted to get that guy with blood, and now I won't be able to.
Wait. Give me blood for a second.
He was surprised if we are wondering why the range was so. Okay, here's.
Yeah, 100 knives. Oh, it affects that movement as well.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, when you're working with programmers, it's like that. Wait, that works? That works! Wow!
Well, it's an interaction I never thought about actually, so...
Yeah.
It probably affects the movement cost, and that's why.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That guy
survived. Okay.
Can I get a shot?
Wow. Do you have any idea what % of sales of the game were in GOG? I have no idea.
I might have an idea, but I don't. I think that's sensitive information that I can't share.
Yeah. That's true, but I have no idea, honestly.
I have second-hand data, some second-hand data about that. But I mean, I've seen some reports, but yeah, it's not something I can share. Sorry, guys.
He almost dead. He completely dead.
And let's finish this. Okay, let's do one shot. No, it's...
Yeah, it does extra damage, I know.
Yeah, and the accuracy penalty is not that high. Okay.
Somebody's wounded. So we probably want to,
yeah. We're in the final 15 minutes, guys. Any questions? By the way, thank you for all the love, guys. And it really means a lot to us. You know, you've been so positive, and yeah, just want to thank. Okay, quick question, because this will affect next stream as well. I can go down to Port Cacao right now and do some stuff there, or I can do the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, Haunted Mansion sounds fun.
What do you guys want to do first? I'll probably do the Haunted Mansion.
If you did a crappy game, then there would be no love. Obviously, yeah. But we're kind of critical to what we do as well, so...
Yeah.
Smiley Quest.
Oh, the Smiley Quest. The Smiley Quest, I need to go to Pantagruel then. Okay, first let's. Someone else think about getting the prison quest, and I need to speak to the boss with that. But let's talk to the foreman first because I forgot about it. Oh, and there's a hack marker here as well.
And that's what you
get the wood
when
boxes.
You do honest, good work and not try to scam people out of their money. Well, we work with a publisher, so we don't get people's money directly anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's not in our culture to think about, microtransactions and things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can honestly say we have always thought about the game we're making. And we have always wanted to make a game that
I'm not invited here, right?
Yeah, probably not. We ourselves would enjoy playing, so...
Yeah. Let's talk to the guards.
But, yeah, we do appreciate...
yeah. I think I didn't talk to the priest. He was supposed to give me that one.
Yeah. Losing time and money.
Yeah, losing time.
Contracts.
Yeah, but yeah, this is an easy playthrough. Yeah, and I'm doing it on stream, so that's my explanation why I'm doing stupid things.
I love your loot box joke with Wale. Yeah.
Yeah, the loot boxes. This is all Rado. This is all Rado. He did it, and yeah, and I appreciate that he did.
Do you have plans for games like JA3? I don't know.
There are a million games we want to make, and there are only a limited number of hours in the day. So yeah, take that deflection as well. Okay, this should be open. I received an invitation. Why isn't the gate open? Okay, let's try it.
Because there's an entry.
Yeah, there are some fun.
There are herbs.
Okay, let's first talk to the boss. Let's get the Ouija quest.
That guy. Yeah.
Again, this is the same guy that voices the rebels and the butler. Yeah, I think he also voices Luke. I think, yeah.
You have insight on that.
Yeah. They shouldn't. I think actually that's part of the ambient life, and they should try to pick a different spot at some point. So yeah, it shouldn't happen like that. So yeah. Oh, I can also check the chair. Those chairs were the pain of my existence. Have I talked to you about the chairs? Because this was supposed to be an easy quest, all the chairs should be the same. How hard can it be? Yeah, and then we got into the details, and then it was hell. I have reworked all of those 12 chairs so many times. So many times. So, guys, again, the same questions. Do we move to the haunted mansion, or do we go down to Port Cacao and the quests there?
Go to the haunted mansion.
Do the mansion, okay.
Well, there's a haunted mansion in the game. Why wouldn't you go there?
Okay, I'll go there. I would have went there eventually.
Yeah, but see the chat.
Mansion, okay.
Yeah, and Halloween is coming also. So,
yeah, and we could have done that for a Halloween stream. Okay, let's do the body thing here. Okay. How many bombs will I step on, even though I try to disarm everything with body? That's the question. Chat, place your bets. I know there's some in the water.
When I was there with Fox and drugged Larry, it felt like playing Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Star, it's a good choice when playing this way, quest as well. I can tell you that. Yeah, the way he says ghost is amazing.
You have it.
Yeah, I have him. And at some point he will come into play, but...
Rip.
Okay, that was a close call. Okay. Oh. At some point I'm going to have some fun with landmines and do a really crazy level with all kinds of mines. But yeah. This is on the when I have time, added to the when I have time list. Yeah, actually, we had a lot of complaints about people that landmines were annoying. I think it was from one of the beta tests. That because they take up your time, there is a risk and you get nothing. So, and that was actually a community suggestion to have them drop pallets. And we did it.
There's an interesting question. What is another CRPG that you feel is a great example of the genre?
Well, this genre is weird because there are a lot of great games in this genre. I think the big classics are... what?
Triggered a cutscene.
I think that was a very evil bug. I think that cutscene was supposed to trigger at night.
Wow.
And it did
I don't know.
not.
Maybe.
Yeah, what's...
yes, spooky stuff happening.
It's 8:15. Is it dusk? I think, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. We had a lot of problems because we have like day, night, dusk, and dawn. And some stuff, yeah, and when you're doing checks, just checking if it's not day does not mean that it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a problem with this in the nightclub as well.
There's another question from Physics Cat. Did you ever have landmines that could be placed by the player? Well, the closest we have is the
I think
throwable explosives.
no, the remote explosives.
Yeah, remote proximity, that kind of thing. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Since we only have 5 minutes, I think I'm going to demine as much as I can. And then I'll leave the battle for next time.
Landmine detected. There was a text.
Oh,
so we're somewhere in the bushes.
Okay,
yeah.
I see it. Okay, do you want to test the new system?
Well, the landmine itself not, but I can tell you that the throwable explosives actually started from those landmines and inherited a lot of the code. So, in a way, that's what you throw.
Okay, let's go to the upper floor and inside the mansion. And I think for once I will not end the stream inside combat, and then I ended up right next to guys. What kind of dog does Raven have? Raven has multiple dogs, and I think they're all rescues. I think that was the intent. I think I wrote the lines about dogs, actually, based on something I read in the previous game. But, yeah. There will be a punch, but probably next time. So, I think this is a good place to stop around here, guys. Yeah. Okay, definitely. Yeah. So any last questions, guys?
Well, to be honest, Archimedes, he did 2 punches this stream.
Yeah, I did multiple punches this stream. So yeah, I fulfilled my quota. Yeah. Yeah, and if you have, you can reach us on Discord. You can reach us through social media. And if you want to ask us more questions, we're available there. And if you have some questions prepared or you want someone to be on a stream in the future, I can start budgeting them as early as possible.
Yeah.
Please tell me. I'm on Discord. So last question, guys. Yeah, this is again, we're testing how the streams will work. It was a really nice stream. Thank you, by the way, for joining us. It
was fun to be around. So it was fun to speak with you guys.
Yeah. And I hope that you set up an example for other programmers to come here and see that it's not that scary. That that it's fun, and yeah. So thank you guys, and keep reporting those bugs. We'll try to fix them when we can. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.